If you make YouTube videos and you have a hard time knowing what you should say, and it takes you hours just to record one YouTube video, and you find yourself messing up and stumbling over your words, then you need some sort of script. Hey guys, welcome back to Learning Curve Tech, where I learn tech with you. Okay, so I don't really have too much experience writing scripts for YouTube, and I also haven't been on YouTube that long. I've actually been on YouTube for about a year. That being said, I do think there are some ideas that have really helped me out in writing scripts that I want to share with you guys. So before you start writing, you need to decide whether you're going to use a script or notes. Notes will give you a lot more freedom, but it is a lot easier to mess up, while a script will give you a lot more structure, but it is a lot easier to be more robotic and not appear as natural to the camera. I personally like to use full scripts, but I do know there are a lot of YouTubers out there that just don't even use a script at all, and their videos are still very engaging. You really just have to film a couple videos and get to know what your style is and how you best speak to the camera. Okay, another thing you should know as you are starting to write is to always kind of speak while you are writing. This will basically stop you from sounding too robotic, as you're already kind of getting used to speaking it and you're not just typing, because sometimes when you type it will come off as a lot more robotic than if you just speak. A lot of times while I'm writing my scripts, speaking what I'm writing will actually make me find some mistakes in my writing, and then I'll rewrite it to get rid of the mistakes and also to make it sound more natural. By the way, if you guys are finding this video helpful so far, please hit the like button. I usually like to start my videos out by giving a hook. A hook is basically something that's going to make your audience say, hey, I want to know what's going to happen later on in this video. For example, at the beginning of my videos, I usually say something like, if you are having a problem with this sort of thing, then in this video, I'm going to show you how to fix that problem with blank. However, don't make your hook too long, because you always want to get to the content as soon as possible. People are not going to want to stay around for a 2-minute intro. That's something that I've actually seen in a lot of people's videos, and it kind of annoys me, and it annoys a lot of people in the comments below their videos. If you get to the content as quickly as possible, people won't be leaving your videos so much in the beginning of the video, because they'll want to stick around to, see what happens. If you give them a hook and you get to the content quickly, then they can stay around for longer because they're going to get to what they wanted to know. You can introduce yourself, but make sure to keep it short. Typically, the best length for an intro is as short as possible. Personally, my intros are almost always under 30 seconds long. Okay, this next thing is something that I used to do, but I don't really think it's that beneficial for your videos, and that is asking people to subscribe in the beginning of the video. If people are devoted to your content, they will still be there by the end, and those people will be the best subscribers for your channel, because they'll come back time and time again to watch your videos. Instead of asking them to subscribe, ask them to like and comment. However, I don't really think that you should do this at the beginning of your videos, because the viewer really hasn't been there long enough to actually want to like your video and comment on your video. I usually ask people to like the video about 1/3 of the way through, so that they've had enough time to evaluate my content before I ask them to like it. If I ask people to comment, which is not always in every video, it will be in the last quarter of a video. Speaking of comments, if you have any questions about this video, feel free to let me know in the comments below, and I will answer them the best I can. Also, how do you write your scripts? Let me know in the comments below. Now, more on the formatting side of script writing is using a bold font. It is much easier to see a bold font than a regular font. I used to use a regular font, but now that I use a bold font, it is so much easier to record my videos and not mess up on all of my words, because I can actually see what's on my script. And actually, I'm looking down because my script is right there. And that's another thing. I like to keep my script attached to my tripod, because that way I can always refer to it whenever I need to. Also, when you're writing a script, you want to use lots of paragraph breaks. It is much easier to find your place if you forgot what you were saying, if you can look at the script and there's a bunch of paragraph breaks instead of just one paragraph. Now, once I'm done writing my script, I sometimes write out a shot list. I don't always do this. In fact, I think I've only done it maybe once or twice, but this really helps to know what shots I need, so I don't have to think of them when I go to do B-roll. Also, when you're writing your script, you should also write out your title and write out some thumbnail ideas so you're all ready to go when it comes to shooting your videos. Doing this will make stuff a lot easier for you when you get to post-production, as you will already know what your thumbnail is going to be, and you will already know what your title is going to be when you upload your video. Now, if you found this video helpful, you can subscribe for more stop-motion tutorials and other creative tech videos like this one. Also, check out one of these videos on the screen. That's all for now, guys, and I'll see you next time on Learning Curve Tech.